welcome to episode 43 of Nickelo's World Podcast. Welcome, welcome. I am your host, Nicole. If you are a new viewer, thank you so very much for checking me out for the first time, and I hope you come back another week. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you for coming back another week. And yes, it's been a week. How about it? Today is October the 19th, 2014, and it's about 5 o'clock in the evening here. So yeah, I'm going to apologize first off if there's a lot of pausing or sniffling in this podcast. Since we've had rain this past week, and it was like 40-some degrees this morning, my allergies are just crazy. My eyes water, my nose is running, I'm sneezing, so if there's a lot of pausing, I apologize in advance. And no, I am not exposing myself. I have a tank top on underneath this top because the way it sits, you need a tank, so I want to let people know I'm not exposing myself. Alright, since it is before I forget, grab your beverage of choice and a snack or food, whatever you so choose. Today, I'm using my geisha cup, and I am drinking some Darling, or some people pronounce it Darjing. I pronounce it Darling tea. I am drinking some of that today, or this evening, I should say. Yeah, so let's get started. Oh, knitwear. If you're wondering what I'm wearing, I am wearing my neck warmer. It's a cowl. I don't like that word. It sounds like I'm saying cow, but it's cowl, and I will tell you the name of it. I knit this year for Penhook and Needles Autism Awareness Cowl. Penhook and Needles Autism Awareness Cowl. The actual name of this pattern is Monster Cowl by Julia Allen. It is a paid-for pattern, and I absolutely love the pattern. The pattern costs $3.50, or you could buy her ebook for $9.99. This is a pattern I am definitely knitting again. The camera and the lighting aren't doing this yarn justice. I am using Red Heart. Let me look at my project page quick. I am using Red Heart Boutique Unforgettable in the Parrot, P-A-R-R-O-T colorway. I absolutely love the color, but I hate it knitting with the yarn. But I love the color. And it actually, if you ever feel this yarn, it's rough. But once you wash it off, it is soft, and I love it. I also want to apologize in advance if you hear the TV going. We're having an issue with our living room TV. It's not working. I think a bulb went in it. That's what people keep telling me. So I moved my Gram's TV that was in her bedroom into the living room doorway. So if you hear it, I'm sorry. She's watching Game Show Channel. So you may or may not hear it. I can hear it. I don't know if you guys can. All right. 3 minutes into it, all that being said, let's get into stuff. We got some fun things going on. All right. And I'm sorry for drinking more often. My allergy medications bar me out. But anyways, you guys don't want to know that. But I'm just letting you know in advance. How are you? Hope good. I hope you had a great week. If you went to Rhinebeck, you're so lucky. And I hope you had such a great time. And I can't wait to see all the fun things you did. I plan on going next year. Anyways, it's a Minestrati. Happy birthday. Hey, it's your birthday. Happy birthday. Okay, I'll quit singing. I can't carry a tune today. I want to wish everybody that has had or will have a birthday in October a happy, wonderful birthday. May all your wishes come true. May you have a wonderful day on your birthday. And may you get everything that you wanted or hoped for. All right. I want to let you guys know, if you're new, you may not know, obviously, we have a blog. It's called Nickelo's World Podcast, and it is at Blogger. It's nickelosworldpodcast.blogspot.com. We have a Facebook page, and you can find that on Facebook as Nickelo's World Podcast. We have a Rav group. If you're not part of the Rav group, what are you waiting for? Come on over. You can find our Rav group as Nickelo's World Podcast. And we also have an email in case you want to personally get in contact with me. And that is nickelosworldpodcast@gmail.com. All that good stuff comes up. All that good stuff comes up at the end of the podcast. And like where you can find me comes up in the beginning before you got to me talking. All right. Our finished object thread page is open. I open that. So you can post your finished objects. We also have a new thread going called Ask Nicole, or I believe that's what it's called. Let's see here. I don't want to tell you guys the wrong thing. Talking to you guys and getting the page up at the same time. Yes, it's called Ask Nicole what you would like to know about her, about me, or the podcast, or any crafty questions you may have that you want to know about me. Just a little fun thing, like for us to get to know each other. Maybe there's some things you'd like to know about me that you don't know. You know, you can ask me anything. All right, what else do we have open here? I have my happy birthday to October people. We have a thread open. Excuse me. Oh, sorry about that. We have a thread open called Cow Idea Thread. I opened that last podcast. It's basically a thread for not just me, but for all of you guys to go in there and throw ideas about what alongs you would like what cows you would like, what different alongs you would like. I had several great ideas thrown in there by different members of our group, and I ran with an idea. I will use all the ideas in that thread. I may combine them into one along. If you look at it like, well, I put an idea in your thing about a cow and you didn't use it. Well, that's because, number one, I am going to use it. Sorry. My dog hears something. Hang on. Sorry about that. My dog heard my neighbor came home, and I guess he thought it was my dad, and he was, like, getting excited. I'm sorry. And I also apologize if you hear my grandma in the background. Because of the way I have the TV set up, my dog can't get into the living room to lay down and watch television, or he'll knock everything over. So it's just pacing back and forth till he gets used to this. We're going to call, like, the local TV appliance place and have them come out and look at the television tomorrow. Hopefully something not major and not majorly expensive. All right. I was sorry about that long tangent. Basically, what I was saying about the cow thread, if I don't use your idea, like, right away, don't think it's not because I don't want to. I tend to run my cows, like, for 3 to 4 months. And I may also, like, take several ideas and put them into one cow. So it's not that I'm not going to use your idea, because I am, because I'm not great at thinking of ideas for cows. Or it may be, if I don't use it right away, maybe another group asks me to join in with them on and along, and we're running that one, and then I'll run the one you have. So it's not that I'm not going to use your idea, because I am. It may not be right away, but I will use it. All right. We do have a new along going on. I actually opened this thread this past week. I opened it 2 days ago. And I'm calling it Gift Holiday Cow. And it's kind of not going to be like your normal cows. Because of the way I have it done, because of it being holiday. I wanted to be able to show off things, so here, I'm going to read it to you quick. Basically, this cow I started it October the 16th. I know I'm late podcasting, so I'm going to edit it, and I'm going to say the 19th I started it on Sunday. Just because, for the time frame, just because I started it, I'm podcasting on the 19th. So I'm changing the date to the 19th. Let me write that down on here. Change date to today. And it's going to run until January the 8th, 2015. And if you're wondering why I'm running it January the 8th, it's because since it's holiday, I want to, if you celebrate any type of religious thing during the holidays, I want to cover all of that and end it on the 8th, which would end on, excuse me, what is called the Epiphany, during the Epiphany. And so I want to get everybody covered. I know some people celebrate Russian Orthodox Christmas, or they call it Greek Christmas or Little Christmas. So I want to incorporate everybody into it. Even if you don't celebrate those, you know, everybody's included for whatever you do celebrate, whatever your traditions are, everybody's covered in it. I wanted to make sure I covered all my bases. And if you're not sure if it would fit in with our along, just contact me. I'll be more than happy to answer your question. But the rules are simple, they're easy, and I'm not running it like my normal along. I'm sorry, excuse me. I'm not running it like a normal along because I'm going with the holiday spirit here, the holiday theme. And the rules are simple. It has to be knit. It has to be crocheted. It either has to be knit. It either has to be crocheted or knit. I'm sorry. It has to either be a gift you're going to give to somebody, or a gift you're going to give to charity. A knit or crochet gift item that was gifted to you. You can put that in there. I know, you may not have made it, but somebody may have made it for you. Like, maybe I got a pair of knitted socks as a Christmas gift from somebody. You could throw it in there. Just put it in there because it's a gift. It was gifted to you. Somebody made it, so put it in there. It can also be something you made yourself. Some people call it selfish knitting or crocheting. I know sometimes as crafters, we're gifted beautiful yarns during the holidays, or we have yarns given. We buy words, Nicole. Words. My brain's going faster than I can talk. Sometimes during the holiday seasons, while we're out, we tend to get really great prices on yarns. Whether it be at your local LYS, your local yarn shop, or at a big box place. Or sometimes there's craft fairs going on during the holiday. I know some outlet places run great sales. I know even Salvation Army sells yarn. So, and sometimes people give us a gift card to a nice store, and you buy yarn. So yeah, and you make something up for yourself. You're like, I got a great deal in this yarn, or somebody gifted me this gorgeous yarn. I'm going to make myself up a Christmas present. That way they can see I used it. Or say you were gifted a pattern. Somebody gave you a pattern, or you bought yourself a pattern as a gift. That was a gift to yourself, and you're like, I want to wear it during this time of the year. So I'm going to make it. So that counts, I don't consider it selfish. It could have been yarn that was gifted to you, yarn you bought for yourself, or maybe it was yarn that you had in your stash and that was given to you, or you bought it for yourself and you want to use it, and you found a pattern you like, I don't consider it selfish. You know, sometimes we make our own Christmas gifts. We give us our own gifts that we want. So that can be put in there. And as far as holiday stuff goes, like, it can also be something you're making for the holiday season, for your home, for work, for the community, etc., so on and so forth. I mean, it's not limited to garments. It can be accessories. I know sometimes people make things for people for the holiday season, like, toys. Pen, Hook, and Needles is having their toy along, so maybe if you're in the toy along, maybe you're making a toy for somebody as a Christmas gift, or any kind of holiday gift, or you're gifting yourself a toy. You could put that in there. You know, it can be accessories, anything. Just sell it to me as a holiday theme and within our holiday guidelines. And if you're unsure, please contact me. I am running it a long while, and if you'd like to get in on this with me, just contact me. I also want to thank everybody for your kind words about the loss of my dog. Thank you guys so very much. You guys are amazing. You're so sweet. I will say that as crochet and knitters, I think we're really understanding, we're really compassionate, and we really support one another. So thank you guys very much. You're the best. All right. And I'm also loving the chatter on the Facebook group. I got some finished objects in there other than mine, so thank you guys. Keep them coming. And join the group if you're not on there. I do have it as a closed group, only to keep bots and trolls and all out of it. So if you don't look like a bot or a troll, and you're a crafter, or you're curious about it, I'll accept you. All right, finished objects. I have a half a finished. I don't have a completed finished object. I have a half finished object. I completed one of my Bootacular socks. Let me get the pattern up. It's by Ron Strong. And I did find out how much it costs in case you guys are wondering that you like it and you want to make it. It's called Bootacular by Ron Strong. The pattern is available for $6 on Rav. Now, I got this pattern last year as part of his Holiday Knit Club ebook series. Here is what the front of the socks look like. And I'm trying not to show the pattern. Here's what the back looks like. It's a fun knit. I like it. I did find out about the correction on the pattern a little too late after I made the sock. It's like loose on me, but here's what it looks like. I don't have a sock blocker. It's in the other room, but so here's the front, and you will see that there is pooling, but I like the way it pools. And it is grafted or Kitchener together. Yeah, I don't like the way the Kitchener came out. I don't know. I'm not a big Kitchener person. I like toe-up socks, so I don't have to go in as if to knit, go in as if to purl, go in as if to knit, take one off, go in as if to purl, go in as if to purl, take one off, go in as if to knit. You know, I don't like doing that. I don't know why. Like, it's like far from perfect. I don't know why. My monster neck warmer came out better. Here's the heel. I'm not going to say what the name of the heel is because this is a paid-for pattern, but you guys can probably tell what kind of heel that is. Yes, I did a heel flap and a gusset, you guys. I haven't done one of those in like a year, maybe 2 years. I'm not a heel flap and gusset person. And you can kind of see right here with my laddering. I laddered really bad in here. I'm more of a fish lips kiss heel person, but, you know, you gotta change it up. Here's the back. Here is the cabling. I'm afraid that the cabling, I'm trying to, guys can see, yeah, you can see the cabling. I don't know, mine, it seems like it got lost in the sock or in the yarn. I don't know why. But that's what it looks like. They are nice and warm socks. No, I did not weave in my end. Yes, shame on me. The yarn, and the yarn is still available in this person's shop. It's called Knitsomnic, and it is Frankenstein Sleepy Sock. I also call this pattern my Sleepy Hollow. If you watch Sleepy Hollow on Fox, 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon, 462 yards. This is the name of the website. And she is on Etsy. Just type in the name, Knitsomnic Designs, and you'll find it. And I'm sorry. People are messaging me. I'm sorry. Yeah, this colorway is still available. I do love it. It is nice. I think the problem why I had trouble Kitchenering is because as you can see, there's black in the yarn, and I'm knitting them on my Carbons 1.5 US 2.5 US ones, 2.50 millimeter circs. So I think because it's black on black, when I was Kitchenering, it made it harder to see. So I'm going to try to find DPNs in this size and use it. You can see that it does pull. I do love this pattern. I do recommend if you want to try something other than a vanilla sock, this is good. I'm basically kind of like a vanilla sock type person, although I do like to spice things up and have a pattern on my socks. I'm not particularly a long sock gal. I normally wear ankle socks or just a wee bit above my ankles. So that's that. I did not cast on the other one. As I said, I'm looking maybe, hopefully, I got my fingers crossed that I have found 4 DPNs that are 2.50 millimeters in my knitting needle container thing, that I didn't actually lose them, that I just shoved them in there as I found them. Because for some reason, I lose DPNs. I need to get one of those things like you see people that it holds their DPNs and the sock. I need to get me one of those. Alright, you guys. Yeah, I've been inspired to knit this week. Thank you guys. Sorry, as I said, this is like going to be many interruptions because of the whole TV issue and whatnot all, but yeah, I've been inspired to knit a lot, you guys. First, and I was inspired by several people to get back into picking my afternoon tea shawl up, and I'm going to insert a picture of what the afternoon tea shawl looks like. It is a free wrap pattern, and it is published by Knitty. It's a free pattern. It was in their, I believe, spring, summer 2012 issue. Let me see here. Yes, it is Afternoon Tea Shawl by Helen Stewart, Knitty, Spring and Summer 2012. The picture I'm going to show you does it more justice than the picture on my printout. Like, this does not do the shawl justice. the picture I'm going to show you guys right now does it actual justice. All right, magic of editing. What do you guys think? Here is what I have so far. I'm keeping it in my I Love America bag right now. And I am on, let me get my notions case out. Yes, Marlisha, who's looking at you? I picked this up at AC Moore during the summer when they had their school supply sale going on. I am on I just finished the second repeat of rows 56 through 63. I can say that because it's a free pattern and I'm not giving anything away. Yeah. So here's what it looks like so far. And you guys, I forgot how much I love working on this. But here's what it looks like so far. I always feel like it's crooked, but it's not. It is a semicircular moonsaw. Here's what it looks like. I'm always afraid I'm showing you guys the wrong side, but either way, you're getting a look at what it looks like. In case you're wondering, the yarn I'm using is by Mustache Shop by the wonderful Stacy Free Flower from the Mustache Podcast. This is called Rich Sock. It's 75% superwash merino, 20% nylon, and 5% razzle dazzle. This is, I guess you could call it vintage yarn. I had this in my stash for about a year, maybe two, because I didn't know what I wanted to use it as, because it's too pretty to be worn as socks. But that's the name of it, Mustache Shop. You can find them here at that website at www.mustacheshop.bigcartel.com. So go check them out. I love her yarn. It's great. I've knit a pair of socks out of the yarn, and I want to say something else. But I absolutely love this yarn. I have had I'm sorry, this is the right way, right here. I did have one person say that they did not, and this was just out and about, they see me working on it. They said it looks too variegated, and it's ruining the pattern. I think it looks gorgeous. We all have our opinions. I don't remember what size these are. I have to take them on my handy dandy gauge thing and tell you. I'm thinking they're 3.50. So that's that. Hang on. I'm actually triple tasking. I'm talking to you guys and checking on dinner at the same time. So you got craziness going on? A little craziness in the podcast once in a while don't hurt. Alright, that is that. I love the afternoon tea shawl. It rocks. I'm also, just in case if I'm out somewhere, I also keep it in my Puma bag, just as an added thing so that I can keep the pattern with it. My next thing, my other thing I was working on, you guys are going to be surprised, I picked back up The Hitchhiker by Martina Ben. It was gifted to me by a lovely person, and she knows who she is. I'm not going to say because it was a gift. And my picture here is black and white, so I'm going to post the picture of what The Hitchhiker looks in color right now. It is absolutely beautiful. As I said, my black and white picture just doesn't do it justice. I printed out in black and white just to save ink on the printer. I did about 2 or 3 rows on this last night when I was watching television. So it's not a whole pile of done to it. I have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 teeth done. So here's what it looks like so far. I don't know why I got this little ridge right here, but I do. I don't know. Somehow I got that little ridge right there. I don't know why. It just happened. I followed the pattern, and obviously somehow I must have goofed on it to get that ridge. Maybe when I block it, it'll block out, and I won't have to worry. But there is a ridge. And yes, Marilisha, I still don't know why they call this Green Envy. As I'm knitting with it, does not remind me of Green Envy. But here's what she looks like so far. There's the color. Yeah, so I don't know why. The colorway is called Green Envy. It is by Red Heart, Heart and Soul with Aloe. And it's called Green Envy. I don't know why. But here's what it looks like when it's knitted up. Does not remind me of Green Envy. No. I want to call it English Garden or something to that effect, or garden, I don't know, but anything but Green Ivy. So this did get 2 or 3 rows worked on it last night. I am going to have to get a little doohickey to put on here so that you guys can see my progress. So that's everything that I've worked on this week. I know it doesn't seem like a lot to me, but some people have you were busy. And others are like, you weren't that busy. I don't know, I guess because it's getting cooler here in Pennsylvania, I just picked it up. But you guys, fellow podcasters that I watch, have inspired me. I am also going to talk about opening up another thread called Reclaim That Yarn. Let me go check up here. Yeah, I'm going to start another thread called Reclaim That Yarn. Basically, if you have a project that you no longer love it, or you don't like it, or it didn't come out the way you wanted it, but you want that yarn for another project, and you're just going to frog it, which I'm doing to a project right now. So I'm going to reclaim my yarn to turn into a sweater. So yeah. So I am going to let you guys go, and I will talk to you guys again next week. Bye. Oh, wait, before I go, the reason I didn't put out a video on Friday was because Friday is normally my day off, but I worked on Friday. And Saturday I had to get stuff done around the house, so today was the only free day. So now I'm going to let you guys go, and I will talk to you guys again later. Bye.